Hi guys, today I want to give you a quick little video overview about how to search for books in our library. You're going to want to start out in the Park Hill portal, and then you're going to open our catalog by clicking on this button here at the top called Destiny Library. Click twice, there we go. And then go ahead and select our school, which is Congress Middle School. And the last step is to go up to the very top and select the word catalog. And that's going to open our library catalog. So in here you can do a lot of different searches to try to find different types of books you might be looking for. On the main screen you can see our recently added books. These are the newest books in the library. Underneath that is popular titles, so these are the books that get checked out the most. And then we have ebooks right below that. Most of the time, I think you're going to probably do a search just in the box up here. And remember that you can search by author or by title or by subject. So if you want to find a book about dogs, you can just type in dogs. Today I'm going to do a quick search to see if we can find any books about baseball. Okay. This will bring up all of the books that we have about baseball in our library. And when you go through the list, there's a couple things you want to look for. Okay, so if you see one that looks interesting to you, and you want to look for it on the shelf, what you want to do is look at the call number of the book. So the call number is going to let you know whether that book is a fiction book or nonfiction. If it has a number, that means it's going to be a nonfiction book or an informational book. And that number is really important because that's what you're going to go to look for on the shelf over here. So you would find the nonfiction books and then look in 796. This book right below it doesn't have any numbers in the call number, just letters. And the beginning of that, FIC, lets me know that it's a fiction book or kind of like a made-up story about baseball. On the fiction books, you really want to pay attention to the last three letters here because that's how you are going to locate it on the shelf. But also pay attention because this particular book, you couldn't find it on the shelf right now because it's checked out. It has this red triangle on the cover that tells me it is no longer in our library right now. Okay. The one above it is. But let me tell you a couple other things you can do. If you click on the title of a book, it's going to give you a little bit more information about the story. So it might tell you a short little summary about it. It's also going to give you some of these subject taglines. So if you want to do a search for any of these, you can. So this tells me that this book is about Jackie Robinson, it's about time travel, it's about baseball, and it's about baseball cards. So maybe I want to find another book about baseball cards since that one is out. I can go ahead and click on this tab and it will show me other books that we have about baseball cards in our library. You can also use these filters over here on the left-hand side. So I could filter to show only books that are in the library right now. And you can also filter by reading level. So if you want to find like which one of these is the easiest book to read, or maybe a harder level book, you can click over here and you can filter by reading level. So those are some nice ways to do different searches. Okay. I do encourage you guys to go ahead and log in. When you're in Destiny, the login button's up here in the top right-hand corner. You log in with your normal student number and password. Once you log in, you're able to go in and see what books you have checked out. And it will also put up a really handy feature of now I have a hold button. So that book that was checked out, I could actually go in and click the hold button, and that means when it's returned to the library, we will let you know by your email account, and then you can come in and pick it up. Okay. Over here on the top left-hand corner where the three lines are at, that is kind of our main navigation system. This will tell you, you can look and see how many books you have out. So these are the two books that I have checked out right now, and it tells me the due date. So if you're ever not sure about your library books, and this is great, you can click the history feature. It will show you the books that you have checked out this school year. This is nice if you want to look for a book and maybe you can't remember the title of it because you want to find another book by that author, or you want to recommend a book to a friend, or maybe you just want to find a similar book. So let's say I really liked this book a lot. It deals with social networks. I could click on this, but I can't really remember what it's about or how to search for it. This will bring up some other books that are similar in ideas to the book that you had checked out. So that's just one more way that you can kind of search and find books for yourself in the library. If at any time you need help looking for books through the catalog or finding them on the bookshelves, please come and ask, and we are happy to help you out.